Yeah, he's our hardware guy, but he's also does CSS and user interface and a lot of HTML. And then Charles is our CTO. And Charlotte, so hopefully we can iron out some of these technical details while we're talking today and see how we can move things forward a little bit.
Okie dokie.
I just want to, I know you sent me some stuff. Steve or Steven? I always screw that up. Steve.
Steve is fine.
Okay, sorry about that. You sent me some stuff, and I just want to make sure I visually understand what you guys want to accomplish. I'm going to share my screen just so to put things in perspective real quick. And give me 1 second. I'll do that right here. Let's see. And then maybe you guys can show me your stuff too to just put things in.
Microphone would be.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is one of our apps. It's got the admin loaded, but so I'm assuming that here's what I know so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. That you have a way to submit video testimonials, and you also host the video. So you would like to get those videos. Are we being invaded by aliens?
No,
it's my telephone for incoming text.
It's Tommy and his unique equipment.
I can't get him to throw the phone in the lake. I've asked him.
I wish you would.
Like, am I in the, I don't know, X-Files or something? It was funny. So it sounds like what we want to accomplish is getting your video platform embedded into our apps.
Correct.
Is that correct? Eric, since you're the one that really saw this whole thing working, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right, so that should be easy. Here, currently, the way we set up a video in our app is just, we normally just turn on content, we hit media, and we have a number of different choices for media types people can embed. In the video section, we currently have YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Google Drive, and Wistia. So the way I see it is we'd list your platform there, and then allow people to paste some sort of embed code. We don't like people pasting HTML or any kind of iframe stuff directly, mainly because it just opens up a loophole of problems.
Right.
You, the CTO over there is nodding, so I know you know what I'm talking about. So what we normally do is, depending on how your stuff's formatted, like for YouTube, we have people put in the YouTube link. We parse it out in the background and store only the ID, so for safety reasons.
We can do that.
So I think, Steve, you sent me some stuff already, and we can start playing with that. I just want to make sure we're on the same page before we start adding stuff. Basically, what I'm imagining is we pick your platform here and put in, what format is it in right now? Is there some sort of video URL people have easy access to?
Video URL.
Or how do they know, how would they identify that video they want to embed?
Yeah, there's two questions there. What format is it in? We actually have it in two formats. We have it in MP format, and we also have it in WebM. Is that correct?
WebM and
yeah, and that's just for
MP4.
browser support, just depending on which browser the person's looking at.
Right.
And what was the other half of that question?
Okay, well, maybe I jumped the gun. Do you normally give people like some sort of embed code to put this video somewhere else?
Well, it depends on which way they want to use it. We offer a couple. We have an embed, to use the term precisely, that, you know, just like you would do with YouTube, you copy and paste it and put it in your HTML. We have that. Okay. We have direct links that people can go to. You know, just the URL that they can copy and paste that if you want to be able to click to it. And then we also have an API/SDK that people can use, either PHP or JavaScript, to have those videos shown on their page directly, as though it's right on their page.
Okay. It sounds like like a lot like YouTube. So it sounds like you have an embed code people use. We won't ask people for that embed code, but if you have a URL to that video, maybe we ask them to paste in that URL and pick up some sort of ID out of it, and then use that to generate the embed code based on your embed code template.
And if you want, I can share a screen and show you
please.
exactly what we do have.
Yeah, please.
Just a second. So I'll set my stuff up here. Okay, I'm going to share a screen here. Come here, you little booger. This one, followed by that one. Okay, this is from our manager. The people who have videos, we call it the repository. They go to the repository and they can find their videos and share them. And I have it opened up to this. This is all text test data. There's no real stuff here.
Sure.
But what it does show is our different links that you can use. And there's some really long ones and there's also some shorter ones. That's really I don't know if you can tell the highlighted part there. That is a unique ID for that particular video. And then we have like some other ones that are more SEO type oriented that have much longer text to them.
You know what? It sounds like, I'm looking at your embed code, it sounds like the share link is pretty close or the same as the source for that iframe. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, right. If you go copy that, here's.
Paste it on the chat.
And I framed up. Actually, that one's not iframe. That's just a straight page.
Can you paste that in the chat so they can
Sure.
do that also?
Of course. And that one's on public, so they should be able to see it as well. I've set that visibility for that video on public, so it'll play.
Got it.
I didn't want to see that.
I see it here. Let me see one thing. Here's a question I have: Is there a way to get the video alone?
Yes, I can give you the video. Actually, yeah, if you want. I mean, because we want to integrate with you. We want to make it possible to be easy for you. Yeah, we could give you that exact URL straight to the video file itself.
Okay, because I'm looking. I'm going to actually share another section of our screen.
Okay.
I'm already digging into your code.
Or anything. Somebody could pick apart that copy video URL. Can pick that apart. No problem. And there it is. I just did it. We make no attempts to obfuscate or anything.
So, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm looking at. I'm thinking I'm going to take that object. But so anyway, what URL did you paste to get only the video?
I right-clicked on the video and copied.
Oh, okay, got it. That was easy. That was easy.
Yeah, we make no attempt to hide it at all.
Paste. Let me see one thing.
Congratulations to Katie.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. If this is gonna.
Yeah, you'll see that name is.
Ah, sweet. It's responsive. Yes, love you guys.
Good job, Bob.
Hey. I loved hearing that.
Yeah, you worked hard to make that work.
Yeah, they did.
Good. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just looking at a different screen. So this URL, God, I'm trying to see from the screen of choices that you give people if we can create that URL that you just sent me.
Oh, absolutely.
Show that on my screen again.
I'll show you exactly how to do it. Give me just a second.
Sure.
Let me share my screen here. Share. Okay, so from our screen here, the share link has got, that's the name of the file, .mp4, the part that I've
Oh, sweet. So we can take that, parse it, remove that code or that name,
yeah,
add it to testimonial, and then throw that MP4 at the end.
and you've got it.
You'll either have a testimonial or a review. Wouldn't it be easier if we just added a new section and
Called video?
yeah.
We'll have that argument later. Because the answer is yes. But this is, unfortunately, we're sort of stuck with a legacy system there. So,
Okay.
But they don't need to know, or probably.
Now, I'll ask them for the share link.
Yeah.
So our stuff will say enter the testimonial video share link.
Right.
So that, is there a particular different name for the platform, or is it your company name? And sort of where I'm getting at is, what are we calling that media type? What video?
That's a business decision.
So I'm going to share my screen so you know what I'm talking about. And to me, in my opinion, the priority is making it easier for them to know what the heck that is.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
We like easy.
Right. Hold on.
Steve, I assume we're going by Rapport 24/7.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I know that technically the company name is Review 30, but nobody would know what that means.
No, Rapport
No.
24/7.
Right.
So this would say on their video would say report 247, correct?
Yeah.
247, right.
Yeah, so let me start jotting some notes here. I got like 100 windows open here, so it would be port 247 video. They need a share link, which can you paste the share link in there? Oh, you did. That's the one you have on
Correct.
there, right?
Yeah.
Copy, share link, and create iframe with. That one was.
And if there's some way that we could even from our screen, have click here to insert it straight into your system, we would do that.
It's not too easy to do.
Easy that anybody can use it.
Right, it's not too easy to do just because they could have 100 apps with like 10 or 15 different media sections in each page.
So it's not something obvious and easy. Okay.
Unless the thing we could talk. Let's start with this. The thing we could talk about in the future is to create a sort of like a template that's Rapport of 247 where they click on that button and it creates a template for them with like a testimonials template.
Okay.
With different videos they can insert. That's something we could talk about doing that. And so it would be a whole new page instead of trying to find which page they want to insert it into.
Okay. As we also have a full API that we can make available to you and even modify if necessary. I know the guy; he can do it. So that your system could literally reach into our system. Assuming they put in proper authentication credentials, reach into our system and grab those things out.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay.
So
yeah, that would be another road. Let's start with this. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
And we'll go from here.
Okay.
Do you have? I mean, these are testimonial videos. My question is, have you used them in some sort of gallery or something to that effect?
Yeah.
Before?
Here, let me show you real quick. Here again, let me share my screen again. We have what we call the public profile for each business, and this is my test business one here, and it has these different videos, and these are just my testing videos that I've put up, and that's totally public. If I'll copy it to you in the chat window there, and you could see it immediately yourself. There is a slight difference between a review and a testimonial, and it's important because unfortunately there's a pathing difference there, and
okay.
That's a legacy thing we're just stuck with, and I don't have a solution immediately.
Sure, no problem. Okay. Yeah, this sounds pretty simple, guys. I don't think there should be a problem getting this integrated at all. So again, like I said, it would just be another option on the drop down, and we go from there. Now you have a way to leverage or repurpose a lot of the videos that you already have and do them in Facebook. That makes sense.
That's great.
Wonderful.
That's exactly what we want, is for our customers to get the most value out of their video possible.
Perfect, perfect. I think I have what we need to start creating. I mean, it's pretty simple, and I'll just use the links you gave me as our test.
Okay.
To make sure it works, and then after we have the development copy working, I'd appreciate if you give me like maybe 5 or 6 different sets, the share link and the video iframe, or even the share link we can pull the video URL. So just like maybe 5 or 6 different ones we can test with to make sure it works across the board.
Okay.
All right.
And just for our testing, and then it should be pretty easy.
Fantastic.
I just lost a programmer the other day. He had to leave on medical emergency, so we're a little backlogged. So it might be a week or 2 before we can get this done. But
okay.
All right.
I'm going to give you my email and my phone number. If you have technical questions, send those to me. If you have business questions, those will go to Steve.
Are you on Facebook?
I am. Yeah.
You mind me adding you there?
No, please do.
I do a lot better there than.
That's the full name.
Okay. Well,
and that's the email address I use for Facebook.
Let's see.
Yeah, I live on Facebook all day long, so. Yeah.
Me too. People think I'm not working.
That's probably what happened to your programmer. He got disconnected from Facebook for a few minutes.
No, yeah, right. No, he had an issue with his wife's not doing too well.
Ooh,
Unfortunately.
well, best of luck for him there and her too.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get him back and she's healthy. Less than a week, but I sent you a friend request. It looks like that's you. It's your name and your face. I figured it was you.
It's probably me then. Here, I'll check it out real quick. Dun-dun. Come on, you. Ta-da! Yes, and confirm. Okay, fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and suggest you, Rob. That way, Rob's the one that's gonna be doing all the development. So,
Okay.
he's the one that might have questions, but there it
By the
is.
way, Renee,
I
thank you
suggested
very much
friends.
for your help last night, my friend.
I'm sorry?
I said, by the way, thank you for your help last night.
Oh, no problem. It's there's so many settings. Sometimes one thing could be off.
I mean, people
Oh, you're
are
in San Diego.
I'm sorry?
You're in San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be out there in a couple weeks.
Oh, hit me up. Let me know. Drop by our office.
That might be fun.
If it's a game day, you'll get to see the game from our balcony.
Yeah, they have a nice view of right down the home plate outfield line.
Oh, okay, cool.
Great. So this was pretty easy, guys. I guess I'll connect with you if I have questions, and we'll take it from here.
Okay, and like most programmers, I don't sleep, so 24 hours a day, give me a call or whatever. If I'm awake, I'll answer it.
I don't know if there's any programmers that sleep, actually. But
Yeah, we don't. It's against the rules. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to express my appreciation, Rob and to Renee, for your time, and Eric also for initiating this and bringing us all together for this, because I know, Eric, you see some value in this for you, but obviously we see value also. So I do appreciate everyone's time today.
Thank you, Steve. One thing we're gonna ask once we're done is to create a article. Like, we don't know how to get to the part that you showed us. Your customers will. So some sort of article that says, here's how do you get your share link for your video.
Okay.
So when we ask for it, we can in our documentation we can just point to it and say, go here to find out how to get your share link, or here's how to, for that video. Because that part we're probably not qualified.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any way I can help, you let me know.
All right. Thank you. Nice to meet everybody. Thanks, Harris.
Well, have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm going to hang up, Steve.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Eric, thank you again for posturing this.